Sometimes the one who speaks the least is the one who has screamed the most in silence. Giyu Tomioka, the water Hashira, serene, distant, unbreakable, but beneath that calm surface lies a raging ocean, a heart that carries guilt for surviving while others dive to keep him alive. Tomioka isn't a loud hero. He's not the kind man who seeks applause or who just wants to do his kind words. He's the one who stays when everyone else has already left. Today, I'm not here to talk about the swordsman, I'm here to talk about the survivor, the one who can't forgive himself, the one who keeps fighting, not because he doesn't want to be remembered, but because he doesn't know how to stop. Today, I'm talking about Giyu Tomioka, the silence that chose to stay. Tomioka's story doesn't begin with strength, it begins with loss. His sister died saving him, and later Sabito, his friend, savior, and his chosen brother. He died too, saving others, carrying the weight of a battle that Tomioka couldn't win, and from that moment he broke. Not physically, not in ways you could see, but deep inside. Why me? Why am I still here? When the better ones, they are gone. Tomioka doesn't see himself as a Hashira, he doesn't see himself as worthy, because in his mind, his very existence is a death. Tomioka isn't cold, he's restrained. And that's a brutal difference. He doesn't ignore pain, he embraces it. He carries it quietly. He's the kind of person who'll never tell you he's hurting, but he'll still stand at the battlefield, even though his soul is trembling, and that makes him profoundly human. I'm not like the other Hashira, he said, with his head down, his voice trembling, with the humility of someone who has buried more than he has celebrated. Tomioka doesn't see himself as worthy, and maybe that's why he's the most human of all. Water doesn't fight. Water flows, it adapts, it knows how to be still and how to destroy, and that's Tomioka. He knows when to strike, he knows when to step back, he also knows when to speak, and when silence speaks louder than 1,000 words. He doesn't seek revenge, he seeks justice. He doesn't seek recognition, he only seeks to fulfill his duty, and in a world where everyone screams, where everyone wants to be seen, this silence is an act of sacred rebellion. Tomioka flows like water, like pain, like life itself. And when he met Tanjiro, he saw everything he couldn't become. The ability to believe, faith, endless empathy, untouched hope, and kindness. And though at first he was harsh, he ended up protecting him like a brother. As if by helping Tanjiro, he could redeem himself for not being able to save Sabito. Don't let that boy die. That's what he asked. Because deep down, every time he protects Tanjiro, he's protecting the version of himself that he couldn't save. Tomioka throws himself into battle without a single moment of hesitation, not because he's reckless, but because he feels like he has nothing left to lose. He's lived believing that his existence was a mistake, and yet he's never stopped. Because he understood something powerful. Pain can paralyze or it can move you forward. And he chose to keep moving even when Shinobu provoked him, even when the other Hashira they ignored him, even when his loneliness was heavier than his worth, he stayed. Maybe you're like that too. The one who's always there for everyone's birthdays but no one notices when you're gone. The one who always says, I'm fine, even when you're falling apart inside. Maybe you're the one who helps everyone but doesn't know how to ask for help. Maybe you really feel like Tomioka, and if you do, let me tell you something. Your silence matters, your presence is love, and staying alive, even when you don't know why, that's an act of courage. You don't have to scream to be strong. You don't have to cry in public to be in pain. You don't have to fall apart to deserve healing. Like Tomioka, you too have a noble heart, one that beats quietly, but beats for others. As Tomioka said, I'm not worthy, but I'll keep fighting. And this sentence, it isn't weakness, it's purity. Tomioka doesn't fight for glory. He fights for those who can't fight anymore. He fights for the ones he loved, for the ones who taught him what it means to have a home, even if only for a moment. And his strength doesn't come from his worth, it comes from his silence, grief, and his choice to stay. Because staying, when you have every reason to live, is the bravest thing to do. If you ever felt invisible, if you ever felt out of place, if you ever thought you didn't deserve the good in your life, this video is for you. like Tomioka, maybe you don't like to talk too much, but that doesn't make your existence isn't saying something. Thank you for staying. Thank you for continuing, and thank you for being you. I hope you like this video. It's my first video here in English in YouTube. I'm trying this new English project, and I really hope you like it. If you like anime, if you like analysis, I really think you will be really happy in this channel. I will upload videos at the very least once a day, short form and long form at the very least 3 or 4 a week. I really hope you guys like this. I'm just beginning on this, so if there's anything I can do better, please let me know. I know my English is not the best, but I am really trying, and I really want to make some good quality videos so that you guys can enjoy. Cheers.